Welcome back to Health Bloom channel. Today, we're diving into one of the hottest new wellness trends in America right now, fibermaxxing. You've probably seen this word floating around TikTok, Instagram, and even in health magazines, but maybe you're wondering, what exactly is fibermaxxing? Why are so many people talking about it? And most importantly, how can it transform your health, energy, and even your mood? Well, stick with me, because in this video we're going to take a full deep dive into fibermaxxing. We'll talk about the science, the benefits, the mistakes to avoid, and I'll give you real practical meal plans, snack ideas, and lifestyle hacks so you can start fibermaxxing today. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what this trend is all about, but you'll also be ready to put it into action for yourself. So let's start with a little reality check. The average American eats only about 15 grams of fiber per day. But the recommended amount for adults is between 25 and 38 grams. That means most of us are falling way short of what our bodies actually need. And that gap can lead to issues like constipation, sluggish energy, poor digestion, and even higher risks of diabetes and heart disease. I'll be honest with you, before I learned about fibermaxxing, I was one of those people. I'd eat a sandwich on white bread, grab a bag of chips, maybe a quick fast food dinner, and I'd feel bloated, tired, and somehow still hungry. Does that sound familiar? That was me, all the time. Then I discovered the idea of fibermaxxing, the intentional practice of adding as much high-quality fiber to your daily meals as possible, not just to hit the minimum requirement, but to actually supercharge your gut health and overall wellness. And here's the best part. Fibermaxxing isn't about cutting out all your favorite foods or following some crazy fad diet. It's about upgrading what you already eat with simple, sustainable changes that make your meals more nourishing and satisfying. Now let's break down the science, because I know some of you like the facts. Fiber is basically the part of plant foods that your body can't digest. Instead of being broken down, it passes through your digestive system and does some amazing things along the way. There are two main types of fiber. Soluble fiber absorbs water and slows digestion, which helps stabilize blood sugar and keeps you feeling full longer. Insoluble fiber adds bulk to your stool, which prevents constipation and keeps things moving smoothly. Together, they create the perfect environment for your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living inside your intestines. Think of your gut like a garden. If you don't feed it, weeds take over. But if you give it the right fertilizer, healthy plants thrive. Fiber is that fertilizer. It feeds the good bacteria, which then produce short-chain fatty acids that lower inflammation, strengthen your immune system, and even impact your brain health. That's right, your gut is directly connected to your brain through the gut-brain axis. So when you fibermax, you're not just improving digestion, you're also boosting your mood, reducing anxiety, and supporting mental clarity. Let me give you some real numbers. Studies show that people who consistently eat high-fiber diets have lower risks of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, colon cancer, and even depression. And here's something crazy. For every 10 grams of fiber you add to your diet daily, you can reduce your risk of early death by up to 10%. That's huge for such a simple change. Okay, now that we know the why, let's talk about the how. How do you actually fibermax in real life? The good news is you don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on supplements or fancy powders. It's all about food choices. So let's walk through a sample fibermaxing day of eating. Breakfast. Start with overnight oats. Use rolled oats, chia seeds, almond milk, and top it with blueberries and a spoonful of almond butter. Right there, you've already got 12 grams of fiber. Add a sprinkle of flax seeds and boom, you're off to an incredible start. Snack: grab an apple and a handful of almonds. That's another 6 grams of fiber. Lunch: lentil soup with whole grain bread. Just 1 cup of lentils has about 15 grams of fiber, so you're stacking it up fast. Afternoon snack: roasted chickpeas or edamame. Crunchy, satisfying, and about 8 grams of fiber. Dinner: brown rice, grilled salmon, and a big side of broccoli and carrots. That's another 10 grams of fiber or more. If you add it all up, you're looking at over 50 grams of fiber in a single day. That's Fibermaxxing at its best. You're not just meeting the minimum, you're doubling it, and your body will thank you for it. But here's a warning. Don't go from 10 grams to 50 overnight. If you suddenly dump a ton of fiber into your system, you're going to feel bloated and gassy. The key is to increase gradually. Add a few grams every day, drink plenty of water, and let your body adjust. Hydration is critical, because fiber needs water to do its job properly. Think of fiber as a sponge. Without water, it can't work. Let's also talk about mistakes people make when trying to Fibermax. Mistake number 1. Relying only on supplements. Yes, psyllium husk and inulin powders can be helpful, but whole foods are always better because they come with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Mistake number 2. Ignoring diversity. Don't just eat oatmeal and call it a day. You need a mix of beans, lentils, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains to feed different types of gut bacteria. Mistake number 3. Forgetting about balance. Fiber is amazing, but protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients all matter too. Fibermaxxing works best when it's part of a well-rounded diet. Now, let's dive deeper into some high-fiber all-stars that can help you Fibermax effortlessly. Number 1. Beans. Black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils. These are fiber powerhouses. Just half a cup of black beans gives you 7 grams. Number 2. Berries. Raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, all delicious and packed with fiber. Number 3. Chia seeds. Just 2 tablespoons have about 10 grams of fiber. Number 4. Whole grains like barley, quinoa, and oats. And number 5. Veggies like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and carrots. Let's play a quick game. Imagine your grocery cart. If half of it is filled with colorful fruits, leafy greens, beans, and grains, congratulations. You're already Fibermaxxing. If it's filled with frozen pizza, chips, and white bread, you've got some work to do. But the beauty is you don't have to flip everything overnight. Swap one food at a time. White rice to brown rice. Regular pasta to whole wheat pasta. Potato chips to air-popped popcorn. These little swaps add up. I also want to share my personal story because I think it's important. When I started Fibermaxxing, I didn't notice much in the first few days. But after about 2 weeks, I realized I wasn't crashing at 3 p.m. anymore. I wasn't craving sugar constantly. My digestion was smoother, I felt lighter, and I even noticed my skin looking clearer. By week 4, my energy was consistent throughout the day, and my workouts felt stronger. And that's when I knew this wasn't just a trend, it was a lifestyle upgrade. Now, some of you might be wondering, is Fibermaxxing good for weight loss? The answer is yes, indirectly. Fiber helps you feel full, which means you naturally eat fewer calories without forcing yourself to restrict. A bowl of lentil soup will fill you up way more than a slice of pizza with the same calories. So if you're trying to manage your weight, Fibermaxxing is a powerful tool. But what about people with sensitive stomachs? If you have IBS or digestive issues, Fibermaxxing can still work, but you need to be smart. Start with low FODMAP options like oats, carrots, and zucchini, and slowly branch out. And always listen to your body. Okay, let's recap the action steps you can take right now to start Fibermaxxing. Number 1. Know your numbers. Track your fiber intake for a day or two to see where you're starting. Number 2. Make simple swaps. Whole grains instead of refined, beans instead of meat for one meal, berries instead of candy. Number 3. Aim for 5 to 10 grams of fiber at every meal. Number 4. Hydrate like crazy. And number 5. Be consistent. Fibermaxxing isn't a one-time cleanse, it's a long-term habit. So let's wrap it up. Fibermaxxing is more than a trend. It's a science-backed, practical, and life-changing way to improve your gut health, boost your energy, and support your long-term wellness. You don't need expensive supplements or restrictive diets. All you need is to load up your plate with delicious, high-fiber foods and let your body do the rest. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe for more weekly health hacks, and drop a comment below telling me your favorite high-fiber food. Is it beans, berries, or maybe popcorn? I'd love to hear from you. And if you know someone who struggles with digestion or energy, share this video with them. It might just change their life. Thanks for hanging out with me for this deep dive into Fibermaxxing. Remember, small changes, done consistently, lead to big results. Now go out there, Fibermax your meals, and feel the difference. See you in the next video.